one of the multiple intelligence because they are important for individuals, work, and for everyday life, etc.
Then, what is multiple intelligences? Multiple intelligences is a theory proposed by psychologist Howard Gensler in 1983, which suggests that humans' intelligence is not a single entity that can be measured by the traditional test of intelligence, for example, the IQ test or the ones that psychologists use, but he says that it's a mix of abilities separated by areas. Gardner identified initially eight distinctive categories of intelligence that was linguistic, naturalist, logical mathematical, musical, bodily kinesthetic, spatial, interpersonal, and intrapersonal. Next will be compared some that we found more interesting for us, and my partner, classmate Natalia, will present the first ones.
Okay, so the first ones are musical intelligence and linguistic intelligence. These two are identified by Howard Gardner, as my partner said. Well, musical intelligence is about understand music, rhythm, identify different types of sounds, and what this type of people that has this musical intelligence, they have the ability to play an instrument, to know about a lot about music, and they also usually are the people that are like musicians, compositors, also the ones that are that studies sound engineering. Other thing is that in linguistic intelligence, people that has this type of intelligence used to like to read, they had a good way to speak, and they know how to use words in different situations. Like they like to be in debates, they like to read, they like to write, to read, and also these people are mostly authors, people that likes to write, and I like to like relationate it with psychology, because in psychology they need to have like a specific language to talk to the patient, so that is important, and also they need to read a lot so they have some knowledge about what they're doing. So we can say that both of these intelligence are not the same, but they are related because they work with words and with sounds. But it doesn't matter if you have like musical intelligence and linguistic intelligence, because both of them are good.
Now I'm going to talk about interpersonal and kinesthetic intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence is the ability to understand and connect with people, is know is knowing that, like what they feeling. The people with this intelligence like are good at communication, teamwork, and leadership. Um, Kinesthetic intelligence is the ability to use your body well and connect, control movements. People with this ability is great on dance, sports, acting, and all the things that need all the activities that need physical skills. Both both of these intelligence help people to solve problems, and adapt in the environment. The main difference is that interpersonal is no is understanding people, and kinesthetic is knowing your body and just
Finally, we have naturalist intelligence and interpersonal intelligence. The central focus of each intelligence shows a clear contrast of both of them. First of all, according to the theory of multiple intelligences, a naturalist involves discriminating among living things like plants and animals, whereas an interpersonal intelligence is slightly more aware of their own mental things and the way that they plan their own life. And it's often considered centered on an appreciation of one's own internal thoughts and feelings. In addition, while natural students enjoy investigating the natural world, such as clouds or rocks formations, an interpersonal individual is likely more focused on using their self-knowledge to plan and direct their own life. Consequently, although one looks outward to nature and the other one is inward, both are important for personal and professional life. One example of naturalist intelligence importance is that we are around of nature. We live in a world that the nature is really important because we are living because of them, of that. And then we have the interpersonal intelligence that is important because as a person that interact with each other's and we depend on other people like doctors, like I don't know, the electrician or I don't know, any profession, it's really important to have that like know that understanding about you for understanding another person.
Okay, so in conclusion, we can say that every person is different, so they will have different types of intelligence, and no one is more or less intelligent depending on what type of intelligence they have. Like if she is musical and I am linguistic, it doesn't matter if we have like different types of how to learn, because that's the way that works for us. Also, that we can't say that one is better than the other, and it also depends on the person. For example, in my case, I like music, so I have my type of intelligence is musical, because when I need to learn something or memorize, I like to do it like a song and then try to memorize it, and that is what works for me.